A car crashes on a rural road, New Hampshire. Winter night. A witness calls 911. There's been an accident. A girl is at the wheel. The witness goes inside to get warm. 9 minutes later, police arrive. The car is still there. Engine warm. Doors locked. The driver is gone. No footprints in the snow leading away. No blood. No body. She vanished in 9 minutes. Another night. Another mile. Another case that never closed. Tonight, Maura Murray, 21 years old, nursing student, University of Massachusetts, February 9, 2004. She got in her car and drove north, into New Hampshire, into the mountains. She crashed on Route 112. A witness saw her. Then she disappeared. In the time it took for police to arrive, 9 minutes. That's all it took. This is what we know. February 9, 2004. Monday afternoon. Maura Murray is a junior at UMass Amherst, nursing major, good student, athlete, track team. She's from Hanson, Massachusetts, close with her family, especially her father, Fred. But lately, something's been off. Her friends noticed. She seemed stressed, distracted. The week before, she'd been acting strange. February 5th, she crashed her father's car in Hadley, Massachusetts. Minor accident. She wasn't hurt, but she was shaken. Her father wasn't angry, just concerned. February 9th, around 1 p.m. Maura is at work. She works security at UMass, answering phones, monitoring cameras. Around 1:20 p.m., she receives a phone call. Her supervisor sees her. After the call, Maura is visibly upset, crying. The supervisor asks if she's okay. Maura can barely speak. The supervisor tells her to go home, take the rest of the day. Maura leaves. No one knows who called. No one knows what was said. Around 2 p.m., Maura is back in her dorm room. She starts packing. She emails her professor. "I'm sorry, there's been a death in the family. I'll be out for a week." There was no death. Her family is fine. She emails her work supervisor. Same message. Family emergency. She packs a bag, clothes, toiletries, textbooks. She takes money out of the ATM. $280, all the cash she has. She goes to a liquor store, buys alcohol, vodka, Kahlua, wine. She puts it all in her car, a black 1996 Saturn. Around 4 p.m. she leaves campus, alone, heading north. No one knows where she's going. She doesn't tell her roommate, doesn't tell her boyfriend, doesn't tell her father. She drives north on Route 91, into New Hampshire, Route 112, the Kankamegas Highway. Rural, mountainous, barely any towns. Around 7 p.m. Maura's car is seen, near Woodsville, New Hampshire. She stops at a liquor store, buys more alcohol, then continues driving. Route 112, east, darker, colder. 7:27 p.m. Maura's car crashes, Route 112, near the town of Haverhill. The road curves sharply. She doesn't make the turn. The car hits a snowbank. Minor damage. The airbags deploy. The car is disabled, but it's not totaled. A school bus driver lives nearby. Butch Atwood. He's driving home. He sees the car, sees a young woman standing next to it. He stops, asks if she's okay, if she needs help. Maura says no. She says she's already called Butch offers to call police. She asks him not to, says she's fine. Butch is uneasy, but he doesn't push. He drives home, less than 100 yards away. He calls 911, 7:27 p.m. There's been a car accident on Route 112. Young woman. She seems shaken but says she's okay. Butch looks out his window. He can still see the car. Maura is standing near it. Then she's not. She's gone. Another neighbor, Faith Westman, also calls 911. 7:29 p.m. She saw the accident, saw the woman. Now she doesn't see her. Police are dispatched. 7:36 p.m. Sergeant Cecil Smith arrives, 9 minutes after Butch's call. The car is still there. Doors locked. Engine cold now. Airbags deployed. Inside the car, Maura's backpack. Her cell phone, damaged, won't turn on. Textbooks, alcohol bottles, some spilled, some intact. A AAA card, but no Maura. Sergeant Smith looks around. No footprints in the snow leading away from the car. At least none he can see clearly. The road is plowed. The shoulders have snow, but no clear trail. He checks with Butch Atwood. She was here, right here. Then she was gone. Sergeant Smith radios for backup. Starts a search. Police search the area immediately. Route 112. Both directions. The woods. The nearby houses. Nothing. They bring in search dogs. The next day, the dogs track Maura's scent from the car, east on Route 112, about 100 yards. Then the scent stops, in the middle of the road, as if she got into a vehicle. Police interview neighbors. Butch Atwood, the last person to see her. He describes Maura. Young, dark hair, seemed upset, but not injured. He didn't see where she went. Faith Westman. She saw the accident, saw the woman by the car, then looked away for a few minutes. When she looked back, the woman was gone. Another neighbor reports something. Around the time of the crash, he saw a car, dark SUV or sedan, parked near the accident site, for a few minutes, then it left. He didn't think much of it at the time. Police try to track it down. No leads. Investigators examine Maura's car. They find something odd. A rag, stuffed in the tailpipe. Why? Some people do this to temporarily fix engine problems, but Maura's car was running fine. Or was it? Fred Murray, Maura's father, says the car had been having issues. It would die sometimes, stall out. Maybe she was trying to fix it, or maybe someone else put it there. Police aren't sure. They find Maura's cell phone, damaged in the crash. They extract the records. The last call she made was the night before, to her boyfriend, Bill. He's stationed at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Army. They'd been arguing. He was worried about her. Police interview Bill. He has an alibi. He was on base, hundreds of miles away. He's cleared. They check Maura's computer, her search history. In the days before she disappeared, searches for directions to the White Mountains, hotel prices, condo rental, information about hiking trails. She was planning a trip, but she didn't book anything, didn't reserve a room, just drove. Police interview Maura's friends, her roommate. They say she'd been upset, something about her boyfriend, something about school, but nothing specific, nothing that explained why she left. Her father, Fred, is adamant. Maura wouldn't just run away. She was responsible. She was close with her family. If she needed help, she'd call. Unless she couldn't. Police investigate further. They find something. Maura had been researching something else online. How to disappear. How to start over. Was she planning to vanish? Or was she just curious? No one knows. Weeks pass. Massive searches. Volunteers. Helicopters. Dogs. They search the woods, the mountains, rivers, abandoned buildings. Nothing. Not a trace of Maura Murray. And this is where the story gets strange. Maura's car crashed at 7:27 p.m. Police arrived at 7:36 p.m. 9 minutes. In those 9 minutes, Maura disappeared. But how? The road is rural, not much traffic, especially at that time of night. If she walked, someone would have seen her. Butch Atwood was watching from his window. Faith Westman was watching too. They didn't see her walk away. If she ran into the woods, why? It was winter. Cold. Below freezing. She wasn't wearing a heavy coat, just a light jacket. She wouldn't last long. And search dogs tracked her scent to the middle of the road. Not into the woods, to the road. Then it stopped. Did she get into a car? If so, whose? The neighbors saw a dark vehicle near the crash site, but he couldn't identify it, couldn't see the driver. Was it someone who stopped to help? Someone Maura knew? Or someone she didn't? There's something else. The phone call. The one Maura received at work. The one that made her cry. Phone records show the call came from her boyfriend's cell phone, Bill. But he was at work, on base. He didn't make the call. Someone else used his phone, or he let someone use it, or the records are wrong. No one knows. Bill says he didn't make the call, doesn't know who did. The call remains a mystery, and there's another detail. The email Maura sent to her professors. Death in the family. There was no death. Why lie? Was she planning something? Or did she need an excuse to leave? And where was she going? The White Mountains. That's what her searches suggested. But she didn't book a room, didn't have a reservation. Was she meeting someone? Or just driving? In 2004, a psychic contacted the police, said Maura was dead, buried near the crash site. Police searched the area, found nothing. In 2009, investigators searched a house near Route 112, the property of a man who lived in the area in 2004. They brought cadaver dogs. The dogs alerted, but no remains were found. The man was never charged, never named publicly. In 2019, a bone fragment was found in the White Mountains, near Loon Mountain. DNA testing was done. Not Maura. Animal bone. Maura Murray drove into the mountain. She crashed. She was seen. Then she was gone. 9 minutes. That's all it took. Theory 1. Maura ran into the woods. Panicked. Didn't want to get in trouble. Maybe she'd been drinking. She ran to hide. Got lost. Succumbed to the cold. This explains why she left the scene. Why she didn't wait for police. But it doesn't explain the scent trail. The dogs tracked her to the road, not into the woods, and massive searches found nothing. No body, no clothing, nothing. Theory 2. Maura got into a car. Someone stopped, offered help. She accepted. They drove away. This explains the scent trail ending in the road. She got into a vehicle, but it doesn't explain who. The neighbor saw a car, but couldn't identify it. Was it someone she knew, or a stranger? Theory 3. Maura met with foul play. Someone local, someone who knew the area. They saw the accident, saw an opportunity, took her. This explains the lack of evidence. If someone took her, they could have hidden her anywhere. The mountains are vast, but it doesn't explain the timing. 9 minutes. That's not much time. Theory 4. Maura disappeared on purpose. She wanted to start over. New life, new identity. She planned it. The search is online. How to disappear. The fake email about a death in the family. She was setting it up. This explains some of her behavior, but it doesn't explain why she'd leave her family in agony. Her father, her siblings, she was close with them. And it doesn't explain the lack of activity. No credit card use, no phone activity, no sighting. If she started over, where is she? Theory 5. Maura was running from something, or someone. The phone call that made her cry. Something happened. Something scared her. She drove north to escape, to think. Then something went wrong. The crash. The 9 minutes. Someone caught up to her. This explains the panic, the urgency, but it doesn't explain who or what. Every theory fits part of the story. None of them fit all of it. In the weeks after Maura disappeared, her family never stopped searching. Fred Murray quit his job, drove to New Hampshire, searched every road, every trail, every abandoned building. He put up missing person posters, hundreds of them, in every town, every gas station, every trailhead. He offered a reward, $75,000, for information leading to Maura. Tips came in, thousands of them. Possible sightings, theories, accusations. None led to Maura. In 2006, Fred searched a specific area, near Loon Mountain. A tip said Maura might be buried there. He brought equipment, volunteers. They searched for days, found nothing. In 2009, investigators searched the property near Route 112, the one where cadaver dogs alerted. They dug. They used ground-penetrating radar. Nothing. In 2014, on the 10th anniversary, new searches were conducted. Expanded radius, different areas, still nothing. In 2017, the FBI joined the investigation, officially. They re-examined all the evidence, interviewed witnesses again. No new leads. In 2019, another search. Volunteers, cadaver dog, drones, same result. Nothing. Fred Murray has never given up. He still drives to New Hampshire, still searches. He's in his 70s now, but he won't stop. He won't stop until he finds her. Maura's case has been featured on Disappeared, 2020, Oxygen, multiple podcasts, a documentary series. Millions of people know her story, but no one knows where she is. As of 2026, Maura Murray has been missing for 22 years. The case is still open. New Hampshire State Police still investigate. The FBI is still involved, but there have been no arrests, no charges, no remains. Maura would be 43 years old now. Her family maintains a website, MauraMurrayMissing.org. They post updates, field tips, coordinate searches. In 2022, a potential breakthrough. A witness came forward, said they saw something in 2004. Near the crash site, a car, a struggle. Police investigated. The lead went nowhere. In 2024, new technology allowed for enhanced analysis of the cell phone records. The damaged phone. Forensic teams extracted more data. Nothing conclusive. The area around the crash site looks different now. More developed, more houses. But Route 112 is still quiet, still rural, still the same winding road. There's a small memorial near where Maura's car was found. A tree with ribbon, blue and yellow. Her favorite colors. People leave flowers, notes, prayers. Every year on February 9th, volunteers gather at the crash site. They search again, hoping this time will be different. It never is. If you have information about Maura Murray's disappearance, contact New Hampshire State Police 603-846-3333 or the FBI 1-800-CALL-FBI or visit MauraMurrayMissing.org. The road keeps going. The mountains stay silent. A car crashed on a winter night. A young woman was standing beside it. Then she wasn't. 9 minutes passed. Police arrived. She was gone. No footprints, no trail, no body. 22 years later, the question remains. Where did Maura Murray go in those 9 minutes? If you know something about this case, the comments are open. If you want more roads like this, I'll keep driving.